Right hand.
Light work.
Oh! Hard shot to the body, she's still hurt.
She walks into a fight looking far too glamorous for the cage. But once dangerous Dakota Decheva closes that cage door behind her, that beauty becomes a weaponized disguise.
She's in big trouble. Dakota Decheva to the body again.
Because what comes next hits harder than anything you've seen in women's MMA. Undefeated, relentless, and as of right now, still untouchable at 15-0 in her professional career. A lot has changed since that old competitor transcript you read, because in the past year, Dakota has evolved. Not just as a fighter, but as a brand. A champion and a highlight machine.
More body shots. Shroud finish.
Let's start at the beginning. From the outside, you might think she's just another pretty face with striking skills. But that couldn't be further from the truth. She was born into combat. Her mom, the legendary Muay Thai champion Lisa Howarth, didn't babysit her. She trained her. Dakota was throwing knees and elbows long before most kids learned cursive.
I don't know where she was, but look at this.
And the ref waves it.
And by the time she hit her teens, she wasn't chasing social media followers like her classmates. She was collecting international titles in Thailand, winning championships where most adults feared to step.
So 2 wins in quick succession.
They called her a ballerina with lethal limbs. Her front kicks were surgical.
Peyton's having to weather an early storm here. Tries that kick in, and that's her.
Her combinations, devastating.
Long knee again.
Yeah, the long knees, and that's her frag early.
Her clinch game, suffocating. Her highlight reel didn't go to the judges. It ended the fight.
She said her style's like her mum's forward.
And back up. Big right hand out to the back.
It was only contact that let Leonara know where she was.
Big right hand, and the ref waves it.
And then came the transition every Muay Thai phenom dreads. MMA.
And again. Going in here.
But Dakota wasn't afraid. She went the smart route, extending her amateur career to hammer her grappling into shape, mastering jiu-jitsu.
Also, in a surprise position here, that's like, looks deep here. Not really finding the hands.
There's the tap as the kickboxer earns the rear naked choke.
Cage control.
What an elbow.
And
Thai
again.
background now.
And
The
again.
elbow's going in here. Oh, I think Jenny's...
And takedown defense.
Borges doing the wise thing, trying to close the distance early.
She's extremely thickly set, very muscular. Also, grappling is her base, her background. 2 of her wins are by submission.
Because in MMA, you can't be elite with only one skill. And she knew it.
Right hand with the big one.
Yeah, the referee's keeping an eye on this as
and
well.
now just covering up
Oh
is
my
Patricia
goodness,
Boers.
this could be it.
She needs to do something.
Dakota Decheva with the finish yet again.
And
When she turned pro in 2021, it didn't feel like a transition. It felt like a warning. Switching stances mid-combo, crushing knees, elbows, and pressure that made opponents regret ever signing the contract.
Oh, spinning elbow. Oh, wow. Oh, knee. She drops.
It's a masterclass.
And in the Professional Fighters League, she didn't just enter the division, she annihilated it. She dominated Europe's flyweight field, and then went on to win the 2024 World Tournament. She destroyed veterans like Tyler Santos and Jaina Bishop.
First round finish, and Dakota Decheva silences the doubters.
All while collecting finishes that made headlines and sent shockwaves through MMA. When she knocked out Santos via body shots in the 2024 finals, people didn't just take notice. They changed expectations. This wasn't just another champion. This was a future global star. Yet the past year wasn't all flawless.
More body shots. This one first round finish.
In 2025, Dakota did something she'd never done before. She went the distance.
Ready? Let's go.
She faced Sumiko Inaba, and after breaking her hand early in the fight, Dakota didn't hesitate or slow down. She pounded through adversity and still won by unanimous decision. That night proved something huge. This girl doesn't just finish fighters. She survives moments that would stop others. But here's where the story gets even more compelling. She was scheduled to return on February 7th, 2026, against the former Bellator standout, Denise Kielholtz, at PFL Road to Dubai, a massive international stage and one of the biggest cards of the year. It was supposed to be her first fight of the new year. It was supposed to be the moment she reminded the world she's not just a tournament champ. She's the face of women's MMA in the PFL. But life had another twist. An undisclosed injury forced Dakota to withdraw from that fight, denying fans a highly anticipated matchup and delaying her explosive return. In her own words, she was heartbroken. She said she cried for 2 days straight after the injury.
I've literally cried all day.
Not because she couldn't fight, but because nothing makes her happier than being in the cage. And that honesty? That raw fire only lit more passion under her fan base. People don't just respect her knockout power, they feel her heart. Even sidelined with injury, she's still serving culture moments. From commentary gigs that picked up mainstream attention.
Fighters, you know, they're thinking about giving them new opportunities, and you know, when I mentioned doing this, they were up for it straight away, so thank you, PFL.
To social appearances that keep her in the public eye. But let's talk reality in the cage. This isn't a champion who got lucky. Dakota's stat sheet reads like a destroyer's manifesto. 15-0 pro record.
Beautiful knee from the plum.
12 knockouts.
And the body work, and that'll do it. Dakota Decheva with a quick.
Multiple tournament victories.
Dakota Decheva.
Champion status in a major MMA league. Wins over elite competitors from around the world. To put that in perspective, a finish rate like that at flyweight, where speed and technical strikes dominate, is almost unheard of.
Blind left hand. She had nothing for Dakota Decheva.
And even her one decision victory was made even more impressive by the fact that she did it with a broken hand.
Ditcheva!
That's dominance of a different kind.
Another has to come. Beautiful from Dakota. And a fly down to the body. Here's the elbow. Back elbow.
Now, a lot of people in the MMA world are talking about what's next. Some fans want to see her finally fight Denise Kielholtz once she's healthy again. Others are whispering like a high-profile bout against someone like Chris Cyborg.
Spot here, but Cyborg's got the power for the
There's a tap!
Oh, wow.
Cyborg!
Moving up in weight for legacy status. That might sound crazy to some.
Oh, the power!
Wow.
But let's not forget, Dakota doesn't just talk about big fights. She's faced and destroyed elite opposition to earn every opportunity. And she's undefeated doing it. In a sport where one mistake can take everything away, she continues to win.
Dakota Decheva!
Now let's zoom out a second. Women's MMA hasn't had a dominant mainstream draw since Ronda Rousey's phenomenon faded years ago.
Joey's in big trouble.
Viewership dipped. Casual fans drifted. Exciting champions came and went. But Dakota? She makes fighters look like stepping stones.
Cornelia Holm, very difficult to put away.
Oh!
The power strikes.
Her style is flashy but effective. Her finish rate is staggering.
More body shots. This one
And she fights with something most champions secretly lack. Pure joy.
Oh, it's a masterclass. An absolute masterclass.
She once said the only thing that makes her happier than success is the fight itself. That's the kind of mentality that turns champions into legends. So here's the real question. When she returns, fresh, healthy, and hungry, will she pick up right where she left off? Or will she come back even more dangerous? Because right now, one thing's clear. Dakota Decheva isn't just a champion. She's the definition of unhindered ferocity. And when she finally steps back into that cage, the rest of the flyweights won't be just fighting a record. They'll be fighting a force of nature,